Aloha, everybody. So we want to say thank you for joining us today. I know that many of you parents are doing a lot at home right now. Many of you are working, and many of you are also, managing your children, and they're keeping up on their schoolwork. So I decided that since I really miss my students, and some of you parents might want to tune in to reading and yoga and stories with Miss Catalina and Miss Read a Lot. So hi, my name is Catalina. I'm currently a VPK teacher in the beautiful city of St. Petersburg, Florida. And this is my daughter, Kaimana. Kaimana, come up here. And this is Kai Kai, and so she's going to be participating with us in our daily shows. So yeah, we will get started right now. Have a seat, Kai. So this song is a sign language song, and because what day of the week is it today? Starts with an M.
Monday.
Monday, that's right. So how do we say Monday? You're going to take your 3 fingers up like this, put them up. Yeah, that's right. And you're going to put them down like this and turn them in a circle. That makes the word Monday. And how do you say today? That's right. You're like 2 shakas like this, and you come down like that, and that means today. So let's sing the song for the day today. Ready?
Today is Monday. Today is Monday. All day long. All day long.
Today is Monday. Today is Monday. All day long. All day long. Yay! And this morning I made up a new song, Kai. It's about how it's sunny on a Monday. So in sign language, the word sun goes like this. So Kai, can you do that? You make a circle in the air and you go, no, like towards yourself.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so it goes like this. Sun, sun, sunny on a Monday. Sun, sun, sunny on a Monday. Sun, sun, sunny on a Monday. We're glad you came. Sun, sun, sunny on a Monday. Sun, sun, sunny on a Monday. Sun, sun, sunny on a Monday. We're glad you came. Yay. So this is a really interesting week. Guess what today is? It's
Monday.
It is Monday, that's right. And it's also one of the first days of spring. And that is our theme this week. Spring is in the air. So tell me, Kaimana, what do you know about spring?
Flowers bloom and you have to wait. And the honeybees give them, and flowers give them nectar, and the honeybees give them pollen.
Wow, that's pretty close. So what happens is the flowers grow, and then they have pollen inside them, and the honeybees go, and they come and they go onto the flower, and they get the pollen, and they pollinate the other flowers too. Isn't that cool? They like spread the pollen love. Okay, so we always start our learning with a yoga pose, and the reason this is important is because it helps to bring focus and breathing and oxygen into your brain cells. So what you're going to do is sit crisscross applesauce.
Hands in the lap.
Well, no, first you're going to start and put your hands right here, and the pose is called inhalar in Spanish, which means to inhale. Can you say inhale?
Inhale.
Inhale goes like this. That's when you inhale, like when you inhale air and it goes into your nose, and then you breathe it out. So the Spanish word for inhale is inhalar. Can you say it?
Inhalar.
Very good. You have a nice Spanish arm rolls. Inhalar.
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 Good job. And then you're going to take your hand like this, like, hi.
Hi.
And you're going to put it in the middle of your chest. And this is the pose. It's inhalar, so you inhale. And we're going to do that 3 times. Ready? Go. How do you feel?
Good.
You feel good? Let's try it again. Ooh. I feel like my brain is clear. Do you feel like your brain is clear? Okay. And our theme color this week is the color. What color do you think that is? Green.
I knew that already.
You knew that already? Well, do you know how to say green in Spanish? Do you remember?
No.
Okay, let's go like this. Say verde.
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 It's verde.
Verde.
Very good. So everybody should be repeating at home, verde. And we're also going to learn the sign language for verde. Okay, so this is how you do it. You put your 2 fingers out like this. This is G. This is actually the sign language for G. But when you shake it like this, it actually means green. Isn't that cool? So can you show me green? What is the word for it in Spanish?
Verde.
Verde, verde, verde. Cool. So what are some favorite things of yours that are green? So answer at home. What are some favorite things of yours that are
I
green?
know.
What's some favorite things of yours?
Okay. Frogs. Plants.
I love frogs and plants. What sound does a frog make? What sound does a frog make? Can you make a frog sound at home?
Something like that.
Like what? In the stories, they say ribbit, ribbit, but I don't know. Yeah, that was an interesting sound that you made, Kai. All right, also, so you actually learned how to say Monday. Monday. This is also the letter M. So look. So you put your 3 fingers up like this, and then you fold them over your thumb, and that's M. M. And we spin around that says Monday. Yeah. So let's learn how to write M. So if you have a writing utensil at home, one of the things we're also working on in VPK is holding your pencil correctly. So here is the hold, like this. Always ask my students to show me, like this. So you have this one and this one holding it, and your third one is resting behind it. So we're going to make an M up here. And if you're at home following along, make an M too. So here's M. We go down. Then you come down like half a diagonal, go back up and back down. M. And here's a little one. Bring it down, go back up, over and over. M.
So you do 3 things for one.
Yeah.
And 4 things for the other.
So M is our letter. So can you think of M words at home? Kaimana, can you think of an M word?
That's me.
What else?
Mad.
Mad. That's an emotion for sure. What else? Can you think of another M word? So the emotion would be I feel mad. Sometimes I feel marvelous. Everyone say marvelous. Do you know what marvelous means?
No.
Marvelous means fantastic, excellent. So let's say marvelous. 1, 2, 3.
Marvelous.
So let's use it in a sentence. I feel marvelous.
I feel marvelous.
So do you feel marvelous or do you feel mad, Kaimana? Which one do you feel right now?
Marvelous.
You feel marvelous right now? Give me 5. Thank you. Okay, and since this is the beginning of our lessons together with Miss Catalina and Miss Read a Lot, we are going to start with the number 1. The number 1. So to make the number 1, if you're at home following along, you go up and down
And
and
then
across. Let's do it again. Go up
down,
and
and
down.
then a line.
One more.
So up, down, and then a line.
Thank you, Kaimana. Can we make a number 1 with our fingers?
One.
So let's do some math. So 1.
One.
So put your hand up so everyone can see that you're doing it too. 1 plus 1
Equals 2.
Where's your other hand? Oh. So 1 plus 1 equals 1, 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2 because it's 1, 2.
It's really easy.
That is really easy. Are we lucky to have started with such an easy number? Okay, now based on our letter that we're working on this week, we are going to learn a reading word and a sight word. So let's take a look at this word together. Let's sound it out 1 letter at a time.
Mat.
Mat. Very good. Let's do it again. Mat. Guess what this is also? It's called an at word. There are a lot of at words. Do you know other at words?
Cat.
Mat, cat,
Bat.
bat,
Rat.
rat,
Hat.
hat. What are you doing? She sat.
Sat.
Sat. Mat, rat, sat, bat, fat,
Bat.
cat.
No, I already did that.
Oh yeah, you already did that. Okay, so we're gonna look at this at word. Now, at words are really cool, like we said. See? At. And then whatever letter you put in front of it makes the first sound. So let's pretend this is the M sound. And this is the at sound. So we put them together and we have the word mat. We put them in together and we have the word
Mat.
we take away at and then we have we put the at back and then we have
Mat.
we take away the and then we have at. And then what happens when we put the M back?
Mat.
Mat. Let's take away the M again, the M word, then it's at. And put it back and we have
Mat.
and then let's take away the at and we have I make that word when I really love food. And we put them back and it is
Mat.
mat.
Mommy, did you?
Now let's look at this word. It's a sight word. Yeah, let's sound it out 1 letter at a time. M, m, m. What about this one? Oh, we put them together and so this is m, this is e. So we put them together and we have me. We take one away, which is a m, and we have e. And then we put the m back and we have me. What happens if we take away the e? We have again. Is there chocolate in the house? Marvelous chocolate. Okay, so now we are going to read some sentences together. This is a really easy one because it's also the letter I.
am me.
Very good. Well,
I
am.
am on the mat.
Wait, I'm still over here. You're so smart. You're getting ahead of everybody. Can we do one word at a time because not everybody knows how to read as good as you, as well as you. I'm sorry. Ready? I am me. Now we didn't learn how to sound. We didn't learn how to read this word, but let's do it one sound at a time. And yeah. So let's read it again with everybody. I am me. Very good. What about this one?
I am on the mat.
I am on the mat. Oh, but we didn't learn how to read this word, so let's learn it really quick. Ready? What does it sound like? So together it makes on. Good job, Kai. Awesome. All right, well, I think it's time for a story. I'm really excited because Miss Read-A-Lot is going to be reading Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon. So let me go get her.
Miss Read-A-Lot. Miss Read-A-Lot.
Is somebody calling me? Is someone calling me? Well, hello, boys and girls. How are you? I'm so happy to be here with you today. I've never been here before. Have you been learning at home this whole entire time? Yes. Well, let me see what book do we have today. It's called Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon. Written by Patty Lovell and illustrated by David Catrow. Molly Lou Mellon stood just taller than her dog and was the shortest girl in the first grade. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Walk as proudly as you can, and the world will look up to you." So she did. Molly Lou Mellon had buck teeth that stuck out so far she could stack pennies on them. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Smile big, and the world will smile right alongside you. Let me see your biggest smile." That is a really big smile. So she did. Molly Lou Mellon had a voice that sounded like a bullfrog being squeezed by a boa constrictor. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Sing out clear and strong, and the world will cry out tears of joy." So she did. It probably sounded something like la 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 la. Molly Lou Mellon was often fumble-fingered. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Believe in yourself and the world will believe in you too." So she did. Look at that. What do you think she's doing in that picture? Then Molly Lou Mellon moved to a new town. She had to say goodbye to her grandma and all of her friends. Oh my. And start in a new school. On the first day of school, Durkin called her Shrimpo in gym class. When the game started, Molly Lou Mellon caught the football, ran under the legs of Dolly Durkin, and scored a touchdown. All the children thought, wow, she's good. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. On the second day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Bucky Tooth Beaver. Molly Lou Mellon took out her pennies, stacked 10 high on her teeth, and smiled as big as day. All the children smiled with glee, and Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. On the third day of school, Ronald Durkin said, "You sound like a sick duck. Honk, honk." Molly Lou Mellon sang out a quack so clear and strong that it made Ronald Durkin somersault backwards, hit his head, and have to go to the nurse. All the children cried with joy to be free of Ronald Durkin for the rest of the afternoon, and Ronald felt very foolish. On the fourth day of school, Ronald Durkin said she'd made the snowflake all wrong, but Molly Lou opened up her paper and revealed the most beautiful snowflake of all. All the children oohed and ahed, even Ronald. On the fifth day of school, Ronald Durkin brought Molly Lou Lemon a stacking penny for her tooth and smiled at her. That night, Molly Lou Mellon took out a pencil and paper and wrote a letter to her grandma. "Dear Grandma, I wanted to tell you that everything you told me was exactly right. Love, Molly Lou Mellon." Well, that was fun. So, we are going to be here reading stories every single day at 4:30. And this week we will continue with our letter M's, our number ones, and reading our different sentences. So tomorrow, if you can come up with a few M words, that would be excellent. And also, tomorrow we're going to go on a green hunt. All right, Kaimana. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.